Friday, you know what that means. It's movie day for all of you movie buffs out there who will be hitting the theaters this weekend. Channel 24's movie editor is joining me in studio to talk about the 3 movies that are coming out today. Transcendence, The Railway Man, and A Million Ways to Die in the West. Leandra, thank you for joining me.
It's good to be here, and it's the perfect weather for movies.
I know, you just want to cuddle up, have a popcorn, snuggle a little bit maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so the first movie I mentioned that's coming out is Transcendence.
So this is a sci-fi thriller that stars Johnny Depp, and he is this artificial intelligence researcher. And he basically wants to create a living machine that has all the world's knowledge and also human emotions. But this also makes him a target for this anti-technology terrorist people who actually go after him. And then what he actually does is he uploads himself as well. It's weird.
That sounds freaky.
It is really weird, but it's a very interesting story, and sci-fi people will love this. And it also explores themes of, the digital versus the real world, and creating our digital selves, and will it eventually just, take over real life.
That sounds
really cool
very
movie.
interesting.
Yeah.
I would have never pegged Johnny Depp
for
a sci-fi
because he's Tim Burton's mate.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
P.S. Did you see the sexy photos of his fiancée that emerged today?
No comment.
Not a fan of her.
No, Johnny Depp should be single.
All right, who would you see this movie with?
Definitely a friend. Anyone who's into that.
Yeah, anyone who's into sci-fi.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so now the next one, The Railway Man.
Oh, I was really surprised at this movie. I've been reading a lot of war stuff, so I didn't really want to go and watch a war movie, but this movie totally surprised me. It's a true story of Eric Lomax, who was a prisoner of war in a Japanese camp.
Wow.
And so it's years later, and he actually meets the guy who was his prisoner. And so it's this whole story of redemption and forgiveness and how he works through it all. And it's an amazing story about the human spirit, kindness, and forgiveness. And it's so cool because they actually became best friends.
Wow.
Up until he
It sounds
died.
like you yourself went on an emotional roller coaster with the movie.
It was. I cried. I'm not ashamed to say I cried. I cried.
At least you're not ashamed.
Yeah. Anyone who's into dramas, a mom, a friend.
Who stars in the movie?
Oh, Colin Firth. He's amazing.
Right.
Yeah. Colin Firth and Nicole Kidman.
Okay, great. So this is actually a great one to cuddle up with.
Definitely.
You can have a good cry on your partner's shoulder. Okay, and the last one, this is the one I'm the most excited about, A Million Ways to Die in the West, with Charlize Theron. And the trailer is just hilarious. So why don't you take us through that?
Okay, so it's set in the 1800s, and it's in the wild, wild west. And Albert, this guy, he's just a coward, and he's a sheep farmer, and he backs out of a duel, and his girlfriend dumps him, and then this woman comes into town, this mysterious woman, and she helps him find his courage, and they start to fall in love. But obviously there's a twist, and it turns out that she's married to a notorious outlaw. I know. So, you've seen the trailer, and it's hilarious. So it's definitely something that you should go watch.
Charlize comes at guns blazing. Who would you see this movie with?
Anyone who likes comedy. And it also stars Seth MacFarlane and Liam Neeson and Amanda Seyfried. So definitely big names.
All right, Leandra, thank you for joining me in studio. I'm excited to see these movies this weekend. If you hit the movies this weekend, let us know which one you saw and what you thought of it in the comment section below this video.